Hey team, how you doing? So I've just jumped ahead and put essentially where I have space in the week. Everything you see blocked out in red is either work, family time, or time with my son. And so these are the little pockets where I get to throw in what's here. I'm always going to try and prioritize the earliest time for my move, breathe, meditate. So quite simply, if I'm doing move, breathe, meditate in here, I will literally go move, breathe, meditate. It's probably only going to take up a fraction of that time. Move, breathe, meditate. Move, breathe, meditate. Move, breathe, meditate. Sometimes I'll do movements at home, like I'll follow the videos of these two. There's actually Powerhouse just opened up over the road. I've been thinking of playing around with getting the yoga in. And an hour of yoga for me, if you do yoga, I would keep it really light. I'd be really intentional with my breath. And at the end, they always lie down for 10 minutes anyway. I would call that move, breathe, meditate for my day. Again, I would probably pick this spot here. And if I missed on a Sunday, I wouldn't be too bothered. Saturday, I'd put my move, breathe, meditate here. So it's not perfect. It's not always the same time. It is important to get into a routine. Ultimately, this ticks 1 and 2 for me. Really, to tick 3 would be the intention that I'll set an alarm, and I'll set an alarm for 9 p.m. And I'll make my wake up time 5:15 or 9:15, 5:15. Like it's really what you want at the end of the day. The beautiful time is like, I want to save space. I want to save space. Today, I'm using this space here to come and make some videos. That feels good for me. I'm pretty happy to do this. I'm really excited at being able to educate you guys more on what has worked really well for me and the things that I've learned are most effective. Sunday, for number 4, like realistically, number 3 is organized by just setting these times. If I don't get an opportunity to win the evening, and this is what I speak about a lot, if you want to win the morning, you got to win the night before. So that's pack that bag, get those clothes out. I would pack a bag with my work clothes, and I would lay out my gym clothes, and I would get my lunch sorted. We do food prep, me and my partner do food prep twice a week, so realistically I would allocate this time here to make a huge pot of chicken soup, or I'd put something in the slow cooker, or I'd chuck a lamb in the oven, and just like a whole bunch of different potatoes and leaves of some description in a big container. And I mean, I keep it pretty simple. I like fast, I like easy, and I don't mind eating the same thing a lot. Like, we do mix it up a bit, but I would put on a few big meals here, and then for example, Amber on a Wednesday, she would do a few big days here, and that's how we see out our week. It stops us having to cook at night, so we can actually spend time together, or do some routines, do some relationship stuff, or just hang out, like whatever. Go see a buddy. And in the morning, again, I pretty much eat the same thing. Like I'm an eggs man. So I literally eat eggs every morning, rinse and repeat, and I don't mind it. Again, it's more about my nourishment than the experience. I do have soul food days where I just eat whatever the hell that I want, but I would say 80% of the time I keep it dialed into this, and we get some like good gut mayo gevity sauces to go with the potato, and if I got some lamb with that, I already feel like that's super tasty, super enjoyable. And so we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. I've even spoken about where our food prep goes. I carve out time for when I want to do some things for myself. We've got time here for our nutrition. It can be as simple as that. It doesn't have to feel every moment. If I miss one of these, if I miss this, for example, I would move that to here. If I miss that, I would move it to here. If I miss this, I'd move it to here. Like, I would also create space. I wouldn't fill every square inch of my calendar. This leaves room for other social events and activities. Typically, like if I want to catch up with a buddy, I might do like a night on the weekend or something like that. But it can literally be this simple. And I know everyone's is going to look different, but the most important thing is to pick and choose. Pick a routine. And so in the morning, I would break this down. And so I would say, I'm going to wake up at 5:15, and I would make the choice like, I'm not going to shower, I'm not going to have a coffee first, I'm going to roll out of bed, I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to drink a glass of water, and I'm just going to, rather than think about my own stretch routines at 5:15 in the morning, I'm just going to play a video to follow. Or I'm going to put my headphones in and do it off my phone, or stream it to my TV and put some headphones on, or just have it on low. I'd be mindful not to wake up the family. And then I would have my coffee and my food at the end. And that I'd be looking forward to that coffee, and I'd really enjoy that coffee once my Move, Breathe, Meditate is done. I also wouldn't recommend coffee before breathwork and meditation. I feel like it can bring you into your mind and really activate like that sense of anxiousness that we can get by being stimulated. It's also good to just get some sunlight in your eyes before you're punching coffee in the morning as well. So I would break up what that morning even looks like a little bit more, not to be, super over the top about it, but just so that I can get up in the morning and not have to think. It'd be really easy to not be intentional and to blow through 15, 20 minutes when you've only got, 40 minutes to get everything done. If you have any questions, please send us an email back. Feel free to send us through our email or print it off, bring it in, leave it with us. We'd love to give you some feedback on really how to win this. This is setting the foundation for everything else to go. And I do not expect you to nail this in the first week. We're going to talk about execution in the next video, so I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'll catch you in a minute, and we'll go through how to really get you from where you are to nailing this. Alrighty, see you in a moment.